toward Borderlands 2. Cosplay. Okay. $10 from Punked. Laplacier's song and voice moved me enough to donate. Onoxite donated $15. Just had to donate for Laplacier's stellar musical performance. Meekin Pachi donated $50. I'm glad you guys are doing this. I've always loved Super Mario Land 2, and playing it to prevent cancer is awesome. $25 anonymous donation. Hail from the Netherlands. Good luck with the run, enjoying the streams, and all for a good cause. Also, what is up with Mario and 2 controllers?
Thousand people who are watching this.
Test. Oh, yep.
Can you hear us?
Whenever you're ready, give it now.
Okay. 3. Oh, by the way, a warning, piranha plants kill you, just to let you know. 3, 2, 1, and go. Super Mario World Lost Levels. I love this game. To my left is Garrison. He's the guy who got me into this. And to my right is Andrew G.
Hello.
I really like this game. This was a game that people originally found too hard for the American audience, the rest of the world. So they kind of chose a different game.
Yeah, I guess they gave us the regular Mario 2 instead of this harder version
Super
of
Mario Brothers USA. Yeah. But, this game is really infamous just for like a difficulty level that's absurd, like almost ROM hackish. A lot of people just consider it a ROM hack of Super Mario Brothers 1, even though it's a little bit more complicated than that.
This is also the game where Luigi has different physics from Mario.
Yeah. So Luigi jumps higher than Mario by a block, and this allows for some different techniques, but it also makes some of it a little bit trickier. He's a little slippery to handle. When you slow down, you slide maybe 2 extra blocks farther than Mario. So it's harder to control Luigi than Mario, really.
But it's not impossible, as you can see.
No, it's impossible. He's just doing it.
I'm with Andrew. It's real hard.
You just got to plan ahead, that's all. Yeah, all you have to do is keep running and keep practicing it. I promise you, the game can be just like the original Super Mario Brothers. But as I'm playing it, I'm doing a lot of things to correct Luigi's velocity here, like holding left and right in midair, that kind of stuff.
That spot's, you can't go by that really quickly, so that slowdown was intentional.
Another example of what makes this game different from the original Super Mario Brothers. They put all sort of obstacles so that you can't just hold run button and press right. So,
Got to manage your speed in a lot of different ways.
Yep.
Mostly getting the star there because the other method involves a few different pipe jumps, and it's pretty tricky. Doable, but probably...
Definitely not marathon
Yeah,
safe.
exactly.
hoppity, hoppity, hop.
You are listening to or watching Awesome Games Done Quick 2014 for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. We are currently watching a warpless run of Super Mario Brothers Lost Levels. If you would like to see the warp run, please donate for the 80% warps run of Super Mario Brothers. We are currently at a donation total of $586 toward a $2,000 goal.
There's another pipe jump that it's just very difficult for a marathon run. I love this one. A lot of people couldn't really, some people can't figure out how to get by that part. It's just like, am I supposed to try and jump across the gap somehow?
There's a lot of places in this game where they tried to sort of trick the player, and you got to think beyond that and just jump around, hit some blocks.
All levels in this game is a bit different from the first one. In that it doesn't just go to 8-4.
Yeah, so, yeah, he has, after World 8, there's actually, well, there's another world that you get, secret, for beating the game warpless all through the 8 worlds. And then there's an additional worlds, A through D, which are much more challenging and pretty tricky to route.
Oh, Bowser.
Bowser is pretty random. It's not always consistent what he's going to do. So you have to, when you really have to get to him, just figure out if he's going backwards, forward, or kind of doing like a backward and then forward movement, and adjust for whatever's needed. Really.
Normally, what happens is that he goes all the way backwards and butt stops me. It's supposed to be butt stopping him, but a lot of the times he kind of fakes you out. And you could have gotten past him. So a lot of times you just have to guess that he's going to fake you out and just hope he doesn't kill you in a speed run.
Yeah, unfortunately, the RNG factor is very high in this game. Just a lot of, you got to react to what's going on because there's just so many variables.
The water stages, like this water stage, is especially tricky just because most of the enemy spawns are random, and you just have to basically go with the flow. These pits suck you down. You can see he kind of slows down, but it's not him slowing down, it's the game pulling him down. And it happens in this level like a bunch of times, right here. And it almost feels random. It's just like, it's hard to memorize exactly where each one is, so it really trips you up.
Yeah, there's so much, like you can get in such bad positions just because of spawns in combination with those pits. So the water stages are very sort of nerve-wracking.
Yep.
So on the flagpole, if you've been paying attention, he's been jumping backwards on most of them, and it's because when you jump backwards on the flagpole, you get off the flagpole a little bit quicker than if you jump on it normally. The other thing is he's jumping at the very top of the flagpole, and the reason he's doing that, besides jumping at the bottom where you'd think he'd jump, is because when he gets off the flagpole, he gets to the castle quicker, and that's what starts the next level sooner. So if you jump at the bottom, it's really going to waste, it might waste like 10 frames or so, and cause you to miss a frame rule, but that's a little tricky to
Pretend you
describe.
didn't hear that word. Hey, more invisible blocks.
It's going to be a recurring theme.
Oops.
So this level is actually a maze, and he accidentally went past the maze point, so he has to go through it again. But it wasn't too bad.
Think of this as a tutorial.
Yeah, pay attention.
All right, there we go. Too easy.
Coins.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. So while he's running, I know that I've done the warps of this, and for this level, if you finish in a perfect time, you end with a 7 at the last digit on the clock. and you can't have that match.
Okay.
You can't have that match the last digit on the coins. So it's, see how it says 48 on the coins? If his last digit on the timer was an 8, he would have gotten fireworks, and that would have slowed down his time. So constantly throughout the run, he has to check up, look at the coins, and say, is it going to match? If so, I better slow down or speed up to avoid it. It's funny with Luigi, you have to make sure you don't jump over the flagpole, which everyone always tried to do in the original.
The game's actually designed for you to jump over the flagpole. There are a couple of secrets in the game.
Yeah, and there are also a couple of they're pretty mean. One of them warps you back to World 1, I think.
Yeah.
not,
There's a few backwards warps scattered around.
Yeah. So these bullet placements are a bit random, and sometimes they'll get right in your way. And there's a few patterns that he actually had one bullet that was right in the way, and he had to go under it.
Yep. Sometimes I have to jump and then just slightly adjust my jump.
Or like hit a platform to stop yourself from dying.
Oops. At the beginning of the stage, if I were to just walk off, I go right into the pit. Like I turn around like that so I don't walk off into the pit. It was like a silly place to die, but whatever. That's not gonna be good. That's okay.
Well, the other thing is Bowser's fireballs are random also. So towards the end here, he has to adjust for that. See, that's just complete randomness, and
There's not really
it's
much you
nothing
can do about it.
Exactly. Can't really do much to avoid that. Besides slowing down, which obviously he doesn't want to do.
There's a point to me not slowing down. In this game, one of the biggest things that makes this game hard is that you want to always do safe strats. You always want to get the power-ups, because certainly that's not going to kill you. But the problem is that if you get hold on a second. If you get big Luigi, that means that you're bigger. Enemies can easily hit you. You have to duck. There's a lot of obstacles that you have to duck jump in to avoid getting hit. So for the most part, it really isn't worth the time unless you're just going to get fireballs and just kill all the enemies. So that's what I would recommend if you want to play this game. Just play through it small and just practice getting through everything.
Yeah, really, I mean, the tricky thing is they designed it to put everything in your way and just stop you. I've heard rumors that Miyamoto was in a bad mood when he made this. I don't know if that's true or not, but very might well be.
It is now a good time to read donations.
That's not going to happen. Yeah, go ahead and read donations throughout the whole thing.
All right. $40 from PC Guy. Thanks for doing these runs. Watching the stream has helped me to get through the workday. $50 from Christian Bodnar. My dad was just diagnosed with malignant melanoma, and it's been somewhat jarring. Thank you for using one of our favorite pastimes to help minimize this problem. $100 from Asmaria. Hello from France. It's Asmaria. Despite the problems to follow you, thank you to Germany for their kindness, and especially thank you to speedrunners that give us always want to break our joysticks so that they give us good show. $100 from Pappy Sam. My MV is DDoS, but the French are here. We love AGDQ.
So in this stage, there's actually a maze. If you go straight forward instead of going down the pipe, it loops back to the beginning of the stage.
All right, here's a little bit of randomness in the game. There's a bullet bill right here.
Oh yeah, you got to slow down right here.
So the only way to really manage it is to learn how to react to him. He's going to try one more hit. Okay, he didn't do it. So in practicing for this game, basically you just have to keep on playing, and the game will give you different random positions, and you just have to get used to everything and get used to maneuvering around things.
Just a quick update, we are now well past $175,000. We have a $10 anonymous donation, a little contribution from a poor Norwegian student. You're doing amazing work with this stream. Keep it up. $25 from Dr. Elite. This is my first time tuning into you guys. I heard about it from a friend. My grandmother died of cancer when I was only a baby. Thank you guys for all you're doing. $50 from Warren Traveler. A year ago, one of my aunts was in chemotherapy. I am happy to say that she is now cancer-free and that her rehabilitation is going very well. PCF is an amazing organization, and the runners from SDA and SRL are amazing.
I always like that staircase. It's like the most unusual staircase, I think.
Yep. Although I don't know why they put that piranha plant there.
Yeah.
Because it automatically disappears before you even get to it.
That's like the piranha plant in 3-4.
Yeah.
It disappears.
Hooray, another water level.
So, again, it's the same situation. The enemies are randomly placed, really.
The enemies are strategically placed.
Yeah,
really.
strategically placed to...
look at this
do you
guy.
see that? What's that? It also features Koopas who can go underwater. I always found that funny when I first played this. I was not used to that.
Yeah, you saw how he just hopped off of the flagpole. There's a power-up I passed by. There's another one. Will kill me. Oh, okay, he killed me.
Okay.
I passed by the midway point anyway. I'll stop right here. Don't kill me. Oh.
The fish spawns they're pretty much random. There are some certain patterns that they follow. But if you slow down, then who knows what's going to happen, really.
Yeah. Honestly, that's exactly what happened. You slow down, and then you have to just dodge all of them.
And they slow down when you slow down, too, to try and match you.
That's true.
I believe the reason he jumped at the beginning there is because if you don't jump, you have slightly... If you don't jump at the beginning of a stage, you have slightly floaty or falling speed.
Yep.
After you jump, your falling speed becomes a little bit greater, which is strange.
The beginning of this level is just trolly.
Yeah, it looks like...
Hey, Bowser. Yeah, at this stage, it's a little bit tougher with Mario. because of the large gaps that he has to cross. But with Luigi, it's a little bit easier, just a little bit, though. And this is one of my favorite worlds right here.
This is one of my least favorite.
It has so much good variety. Look at that. It has wind. It has those guys.
Oh, it's a good level, but it's very difficult. Very difficult. And the reason he's getting a star there is because this part coming up, those Hammer Brothers, and then this right here, both of those are extremely tricky to get by without a star. The star hardly wastes time, so it's a very pretty optimal strat.
Yep. In speedrunning this, you do a lot of less risky strats to start off with. Then you do stuff like that. But yeah, you do a lot of less risky strats until you can actually get through the game consistently. And then you can just try more complicated things. I like this Lakitu. He just does nothing.
Oh, I didn't know you could make that. Scared me.
Yeah, even Mario can make that. 7-3. This may be people's worst stage right here.
Oh. I'm terrible with this. This is very, very difficult. That is very tricky to land on it and keep the speed.
There's a lot of places where you want to land on the very right side of the spring just to give yourself not only do you need enough speed, but you need to hit certain platforms so you can skip cycles, so to speak.
I may not make this gap.
Yeah, this one I was just gonna. Yep. Okay. I was gonna say this is one of those springs right here. It's
Wee-hee, oh shoot!
Yeah. Very nice.
Why are you clapping at that? I get fireworks for my for me completing the level. Sure.
There's
So-
wind.
Right.
Oh. Yeah, so the wind is an added element of this game, as is the red piranha plants.
I kind of messed that one up, so I have to do the noob strat here.
But
So all I have to do is just do light jumps. That's all you got to do to complete that. Wait here. The thing about this level is this level is repeated in the later levels. It's it's the same type of level, so it's the same challenge.
but it's added difficulty.
Hello, Bowser.
This is not a favorable pattern.
Yeah.
Come on, Bowser. There we go.
Especially, the fire bar was really in the way there.
Yeah, the fire bar is the worst part about that because not only do you have Bowser walking towards you most of the time, he's throwing the hammers, you got the fire bar in the one place where you can run under him, so it's just you got to wait it out for the first safe opportunity.
Hello, 8-1.
8-1 is one of the harder stages in the game.
I'm going to try risky first. Oh, I'm not going to try risky first.
Oh, very close.
The problem is that once you stop, then the RNG takes over. But what you can do is, if you can do that without stopping, then this is what happens. There it is. Damn.
Good job.
That was
Thank
an
you.
absolutely flawless run of 8-1, which is in the top 5, I'd say, of the hardest levels in the game.
It's also one of the favorite levels
Yeah,
because
it's a
of
fun
the skill
level.
needed.
It's a fun level.
Speaking of fun levels.
Wow.
What?
Okay. That's one of the lesser known glitches. Yeah, I've done that at 7.4 as well. The game thought I was inside the block, and so I just got killed by him. Oops. Okay. I won't do that trick again, but
Basically, right there, he's trying to jump on the Koopa, hit the block, and then land back on the Koopa so that he can get to the vine even quicker than normally possible.
Yeah. But here's the alternate way of doing it. Just go like that. I was going to get you. And jump on that again. It's another one of those levels that if you didn't catch that, then you would have just gone forward past a Hammer Brother, which would probably have killed you. And then there's even a secret star there to make you think that you're supposed to get it, to get past that Hammer Brother. So it's very troll level. So
8-3 is also a very trolly level.
yeah.
Well, for people who haven't played it before.
Yeah, definitely casual because there are certain enemies that are in very awkward places.
So one thing to mention here is he's jumping right next to these Hammer Brothers, and between each one there's
Hey, no, you're not doing that. Let's try this again.
they have poison mushrooms scattered in between
Okay, there
to make those jumps even harder than they already are.
Yeah, so that one, you go through the level and you're just running and running, and then you realize you're supposed to actually balance that thing out. What's it called? What are those called?
The lifts? I don't know. Elevator lifts?
Scales?
Scale.
Scale lifts.
Ah, shoot. I was trying to let that by before commentating on it. So you have to play this fast. There's nothing to do about it. You got to do this fast. There we go. Sheesh. I guarantee it's easier than hesitating.
There's a lot of spots. It starts you off and it's really hard to accelerate, so it looks slow, but it looks like he's going slow, but he's actually doing it optimally. It's like this spot right here. Can't really do it fast without wasting some extra time.
All right. This is arguably the hardest part of this run right here. Really, if I were to take that fast, it's likely I would actually get dumped into that little one block pit. They crafted this game pretty well.
So that was that wasn't the actual Bowser. That was just I guess Bowser's twin.
Yep. And that's the end of Act 1 in this game. I get a little intermission. I get a little kiss here, thankfully.
Good time to read donations?
Time to read donations.
All right, $50 from Dot Flack. Hello, every awesome one present there for AGDQ. 2014, donations for the PCF is something I want to do as I cross the path of the cancer as much in my radio technician work as in my personal life, as my stepmother is fighting incredibly well against it. I dedicate my little drop of money in this ocean of donations to every people fighting it, and hopefully to the ones that will find one day a cure to spare us. $50 from an anonymous donor. I had no idea there was such a thing as a speedrun of Minecraft. Donating because I want to see that. Also a great cause. Minecraft is $19,000 short of its $20,000 goal, so now's a good time to donate.
Come on, guys, Minecraft.
I know, it's Minecraft. $50 from an anonymous donor. Keep on fighting the good fight. $50 from EMT. Love watching people speed through Mario games, especially the ones I grew up on.
Another one of the reasons why I chose to run this game is it kicked my butt as a kid. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I handed the controller over to my sister to complete levels for me when I was younger.
$100 from Chris May. I've been watching speedruns for a couple of years now and have so much respect for a community of genuine, good human peoples. Keep up with the good work. Let the runner decide.
Runner decide what?
Where the money goes. $100. Where do you want it to go?
For Mario Lost Levels.
We are currently.
What's the next game should have a donation, right?
Well, we have several Mario donations that are currently not at their have not met their goal. Let me refresh here. Super Mario Brothers, any percent warps run is at $691 out of a $2,000 goal, so that would be a good choice.
Okay.
Also have
Is there another one?
Mario 3 warps run by Mitch. We are at $171 out of a $2,500 goal.
Okay, what do you want? All right, let's do the next one. The next Mario one, the warp.
Yeah,
the warp one.
Mario 3 warp. All right.
Yep. 457, go.
So I'm sure that most people who played this game never saw this screen, which is because the only way to get to World 9 is to beat the game warpless. If you use the warps, then World 9 doesn't appear.
Yeah. Yeah, it spells out arigato, which is thank you. Yeah. Didn't you know that? Honestly, I'm not playing this game with power-ups anyway, so.
All right.
So I don't know why I decided to rely on RNG to get past those Hammer Brothers, but hey, normally I do a safer strategy.
Yeah, so this is where it starts to get a little trickier because World A and D. Yeah. Well, if it wasn't tricky enough, wait for World D.
$20 from Labrizzi. I can't resist throwing my wallet at such a great stream. Thank you all over at AGDQ for doing this. Yesterday was my 21st birthday and I had to spend it at my grandmother's funeral. So coming home to this wonderful stream really help me through these rough times. Thanks again. $20 from Oliver Waznaka. For the awesome game of my childhood, thanks for an epic run against cancer. Greetings from Germany. $25 from Bjorn Kistin Mo. Greetings from Norway. Second donation of the run so far. Just wanted to wish you luck with the rest of the marathon. Shout out to Brandon, watching the stream at work in Seattle. Posthuman donates $25 and says, I'll donate again today if everybody in the room high fives. With
Oh, where's the camera? Where it is. Where's the camera anyway?
What do we got? 2.
I think that was good enough. $25 from Daniel Hollick. Nothing says charity.
Get up the stairs, get up the stairs.
Nothing says charity like selflessly sacrificing sleep and sanity for the entertainment of others.
Get out of here. Come on. See, you see, he's going to pull back, and then he pulls forward, defying gravity in the process. Yeah, the toads, they get bored and start pulling tricks. Oh, I love World B. World B is like one of the most athletic in this game. Makes a good speed run. Now, ever since World 8, there are no midway checkpoints. They are not, no. This is completely unique. There are some levels that are familiar. Like you'll see C. World C3 and C4 will look a lot like World 7. Yeah.
$10 from Liquid Flood. Good luck, TJP, and those frame-perfect Piranha Plant pipe jumps still get me every time. Sparhawk donates 10. He says, this is for all the dungeons in Twilight Princess. I lost 3 grandparents, 1 uncle, and several family friends to cancer, so happy to join the fight.
There she
I like
is.
these extremely long fire bars. Not seen in the original.
Oh, the original had them. What are you talking about?
Well, maybe they did.
World 5, 5-4.
You're right.
You do run the game, right? Yeah. I think that out of all the levels, this one's my favorite level.
$20 from BSS, making another donation.
Yay.
As always, thank you to the runners and shoutouts to all the technical crew, keeping things
Oh.
running smoothly.
Don't kill me. There we go. And I get some fireworks to celebrate my victory. In this game, I haven't really tested it, but you get like 3 fireworks or 6 fireworks, but most of it seems to be like 6 fireworks. And you can even get a 1-up sometimes too. Oops. Yeah. You'll see that this is one of those levels that looks like a maze, but it's actually not a maze until you enter a pipe.
It's not a maze, it's just amazing.
It's amazing. There we go. All right, here we go.
Playing as Luigi gets a little tricky to navigate through some of these tight areas. But he does it anyway.
And you can't stop. And the fireballs will still get you. Okay. That's fine. Is that first game over or second?
Second.
DJ donates $20 and says, "Hi everyone, my grandfather died
Please.
to cancer when I was little. I really appreciate what you are doing to help other people avoid that fate." $100 from Beachrim. "We need to get this small SMW run, Mario Run incentive, people. It's amazing to watch." $50 from Krayla. "Hello from Mexico. Amazing charity event. Keep up the great work." $20.02 from Keo. "Combining retro games with a fun for cancer. How could I not contribute?"
There's nothing you can do about that guy.
Yeah, that blooper is either in the right pattern or he's not.
Yeah. Then you have that guy right there, yeah.
This level I really like because it's a level that you also see in the arcade version of Super Mario Brothers, right. And I consider this to be one of the hardest stages in the game as far as the arcade version.
There we go.
It's quite similar. It's a little bit of a combination between Mario 1, the Lost Levels, and then just some added things. But that stage is quite tricky.
Okay, this is the one that's the almost exact duplicate of 7-3, with the addition of our friend Mr. Lakitu here. So that's Luigi. That's what Luigi does. But honestly, the Lakitu is not going to kill you. There's like only one pattern where he throws a well-placed spiny. Besides that,
trying to compensate between the wind, Luigi's slipperiness, and just not even being able to see yourself on screen gets a little bit tricky.
yeah. I might pass this gap, maybe. Let's see. This is where I have to stop. because that fire bar may just be in the wrong position and kill me. Unlike 7-3, where I can just safely always get past him with skill.
A $100 donation from Anisha in Sweden. Great job raising money. We will fight the big ugly sea with everything we got. A big hello to Emil and Nick in the audience.
And this is almost identical to 7-4. Yeah, the patterns of these guys, and explained that once you get to World 9, the patterns of enemies are faster, and they're more buzzy beetles than Goombas.
It's essentially equivalent of Second Quest as far as the enemy speeds on Super Mario Bros. 1.
That's right. He's coming for me? Okay. And I could have gotten that. Have to be careful. It's the same deal as before. Please. Nope. Oh, Bowser. I got it this time, though. That was a lot easier than last time. World D.
World D. Considered, these are the hardest levels of the game. Especially, well, D1 and D3, this one.
$10 from Bradley N. Great work on the lost levels and the stream in general. Nice to see the ending of a game I never got very far in. Sveen donates $10. Keep up the great work.
That's on purpose. That's just to tank past this. Get rid of the RNG, the positioning of those Hammer Brothers.
So at the beginning, TJP developed a strategy to get right through 2 hammers at the start. If you saw it, it was it's a very precise trick, and he nailed it.
And only because in Super Mario Bros. 3, I did the same exact thing.
The other thing is the Koopa floating in the air. He managed to get by that gap, which is sometimes very tricky.
We have $100 from Benjamin Crisco. Thanks for all the hard work.
Sorry. Not going to do it.
It's like reliving my childhood, except it's in an alternate childhood where I wasn't terrible at these games. $200 from Pointing Dancer. Hello from Germansch, French-German community. For me, you are the true heroes, guys. I love you all.
I love this level.
D3 has a lot of RNG.
RNG, be nice, okay.
Favorable.
RNG.
Favorable.
RNG. RNG. Okay.
Everything so far completely
RNG.
intentional.
Ah, shoot. I should have gone down.
Probably explain like what the RNG is done.
Okay, okay. No,
RNG.
don't worry about exactly what it stands for. Just think of everything as random. Like the positions or anything like that. That's what the R stands for. But I was hoping not to comment about this level before I actually did something. I'm probably going to die here. But.
So these guys are they're always just they can be placed anywhere, and the only way to really avoid it is to jump on the coin.
Hold on, up or down, up or down, up or down. Okay. All right. All right.
Those shoot too.
Yes, those guys.
That was very.
Man, that's taken me like 10 times before.
So we have to stop for that long fire bar because there's no way to get by it otherwise.
This is like the slow route, a little bit safe route. This guy's a joke. You can always just jump over him. Wait a little bit here. Just drop the gap.
You have to make a slight hesitation because otherwise the piranha plant across the gap will be up, and you'll have to jump off the edge of the pipe to live.
And this, here's Mini Bowser again. And the last challenge right here. Oh no! Oh, okay. Hey, there it is. And time. I can't hear you. Time, please.
43:55.
Okay, that's not bad. Excellent. Oh, man. Lost levels. Mario is also good to watch. So, all right.
What? Oh, maybe.
All right.
All right. Well, right now we have $911.99 toward the 2,000 goal to see Super Mario Brothers Warps run. Next up on the schedule is Andrew G. running Super Mario Brothers Warpless. We're going to go to commercial, and we'll be right back here at Awesome Games Done Quick 2014.
Seven.
Could we? Can you grab that?
What?
The NES.
I can't grab it, really.
Well, well, I don't
What
know.
do you need?
Well,
You want me to put the controller?
You have to hook the Nintendo.
we're gonna hook this up.
Yep. You got it?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, just put the Nintendo on.
Ooh. I didn't realize that was plugged in. Would you be able to like, unhook the NES and maybe? I don't know how we. I don't know how we do. I don't know how we do this.